You too, what it do? It's your boy Bag, nigga. Fresh off for work, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even hopped in the shower or nothing like that. I'm about to after this video that I'm making shit. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at a 7. I'm doing alright mentally, you know what I'm saying? Physically in top shape. I could be better though. We got this Micah Parsons dilemma, I'ma call it. I've heard everybody's take. I've heard everybody how they felt about what he said about throwing Mike McCarthy under the bus. That's definitely what he did. There's no getting around that. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I did make a video about trading him, but that was based on salary cap wise, not off talent, not off anything, you know what I'm saying, like that. Like specifically off of them and the cap and, you know, everything that happened, you know, say from the off season till now. So we're gonna hop into his response, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Micah Parsons. I will say this though before we get into the response. Bro, I don't really like if you ain't got no ring, if you ain't got championships, get off the pod, dog. Get the fuck off the pod, nigga. Like, y'all losing. If you hurt, you losing. You ain't won shit. Okay, you're a good player. You might be a great player in the league. So what? You ain't won shit. The only people that should have a right to have a pod, the only people that, you know what I'm saying, and it don't look weird, is retired players, non-active players in any sport, or players who are playing that's kind of like on the back end of their career that have won championships, a la Draymond Green, Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce, you know what I'm saying, people that, you know what I'm saying, are solidified in their sport. That's my opinion. Or you gonna get niggas like, you know what I'm saying, the fan from Baltimore who was on Marlon Humphrey's ass, nigga, get the fuck off the pod. See, like, y'all really not, some of these players not really in like that urban area. Baltimore predominantly, you know what I'm saying, niggas. Now I ain't even gonna say black people, niggas. Washington DC, the Maryland area, like, it's niggas. Black folks, you know what I'm saying, like, not black people. It's a difference. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna tell, like, we gonna tell you how we feel because we invested in our team. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how Texas is. I can't speak for Texas, but I definitely know about the DMV for sure. You feel me? And that's just a general eye for like what it is. Like, even if you wanna go to, like, Debo Samuel started a podcast earlier this year when they was winning. I like, you notice, like, he ain't really been on that jump ever since they've been losing and he been hurt. It's kind of like once shit start going sour, like, man, my focus shouldn't even be on that. Like, win first, get that Super Bowl, become a made man in your sport, and then you can do all the other shit, my opinion. But let's hop into this shit, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing though. You know what I'm saying? I want to say shout out to the facility, LaShawn McCoy, Acho, Chase Daniels, James Jones. I fuck with y'all shit, bro. Y'all be having me in my truck, like, I be arguing at the screen like a motherfucker, bro. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Gills Arena. These are all the Johns that I watch and shit on the faithful. Shout out to Unsportsman. Like, I listen to y'all on the way to work and shit like that. Like, I definitely be tuned in, bro. Like, if I'm driving, bro, cause I drive for a living, I'm listening, bro. Shout out to Get Up too. I fuck with Rex Ryan for sure. And shout out to damn, bro, I met you in person too. Damn. Safety for fucking Pittsburgh, bro. Ryan, I don't know why it's a blank. I'm sorry, bro. They like the Pivot is really one of the podcasts that got me doing what I'm doing, bro. I was already kind of like talking about sports because I knew it, But it was like once I met them, it was like, yeah, I need to be doing this shit. But let's hop into this shit though.
The controversy statement between me and Mike McCarthy. And first and foremost, if anyone ever felt a type of way about this situation, I would like to apologize like I did when I met with Coach McCarthy. Apologize to his face, man to man.
I respect that for sure.
People understood what I said and didn't. This is why we're here. Obviously, I said Mike can leave and go wherever he wants. I kind of feel bad for guys like Zach Martin, guys who be on their last year, on their way up, because that's who I want to hold the trophy for. You want to win games and do great things for those type of legends who put more time and work than Mike McCarthy ever did. When I say statements like that, and when I put things like that, thinking about my teammates, right? I understand the coaching aspect, but when you think of guys like Zach Martin, I think of guys like DeMarcus Lawrence. Before Tyron left, I think of guys like Tyron Smith. I think of guys like Zeke. I mean, you can even go way back to, I never played with Jason Witten, but think about Jason Witten. Every day you look at all these legends who put in so much time and work into the blue and white. With the Cowboys, they represent how they represented the Dallas Cowboys. Even DeMarcus Ware, you think about all these great legends. And fortunate enough, I got to play with quite a few. I'm still playing with CeeDee Lamb. I'm still playing with Zach Martin. But when I think about all those guys that helped me get better, helped me grow as a player, how much Zach helped me with my technique, critiqued me, even when I was wrong, helped me get better. Guys like Tyron, Dak, Zeke, guys that kind of molded me into the player I am. And, kind of took this young rookie guy that, and kind of helped move me to a place where some would say a superstar, but I would say still a humbling beginning to be able to be on the same playing field as those guys, and understanding that since I've been in the league, every year a team changes, right? There's never going to be the same amount of players. Not the same amount of players, the same players on the same team. There'll be a couple that come back because obviously cap reasons, you got to pay guys retire. But since I've been,
that's one thing. I'm glad you're aware of that though. Because everything that I put out is a logical thought. Everything that I put out, sometimes I do get emotional because I love football. One thing I do, I love football. I like basketball, but I love football. You feel what I'm saying? And I play GM all the time, bro. Even if it's not my team, I'm gonna play GM. You feel me? So it's just based off, and by me playing as well, and it's just like, I would never do that to my coach. And I had a coach, Mike, too, bruh. Like, you can ask my father. Like, he would tell you, like, Coach Mike was probably my best coach, bruh. He was probably my best coach. For the simple fact that he held me accountable, bruh, with everything. Even shit that I wasn't in control of. I could remember, like, I think my father or my grandfather couldn't get me to practice on time. And I'm the starting quarterback, right? And I get to practice, and he like, yeah, you gonna practice and all that. And it's like a day before the game. It's like a Friday. We played on Saturdays and shit. And he was like, you're not gonna start. And I was like so in my feelings. Like, and then we get to the game and shit. And like, we playing. Luckily, you know what I'm saying, we had a good backup. But like, we ran the ball all that game. We didn't really pass, you know what I'm saying, because I did all that. So I'm sitting on the sideline, and I'm looking at him, he looking at me, and he ain't never put me in that game. And ever since then, I made sure, even if I had to catch the bus, I made sure to, you know what I'm saying, call my grandfather, my father, my mother, anybody that could take me to practice. I made sure ahead of time, I can't miss practice because I'm not going to play. It was little things like that held me accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's no accountability towards any of Dallas players because of Jerry Jones. You say, why do you say that? There will never be a coach of a certain caliber that will ever coach the Dallas Cowboys again as long as Jerry Jones is where he's at, bro. Everybody can tell and see that you guys, if you have a problem with Coach Mike McCarthy, you're going over his head to Jerry Jones, especially a player like you with your caliber, your cachet. Everything that you said shows the dysfunction and everything that's going on in the locker room, bro. Yeah, you talking about all these other players and the camaraderie of the players, but there's nothing that you're talking about with the coach. You went strictly to the players. You like the whole gripe about your statement was about Mike McCarthy. So it's kind of like now it's like, how do you guys feel about Mike McCarthy? Truly, you feel what I'm saying? Not in front of the media, but like deep down within that locker room between you guys. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me ask you this: if your coach was Mike Tomlin, would you have said that? If that's Bill Belichick, would you have said that? If that's Andy Reid, would you have said that? And I'm naming solidified Jim Harbaugh, solidified coaches with hardware. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all wouldn't be able to get those type of coaches because Jerry Jones wants to run the show. We know people that follow the sport knows what's going on with the Cowboys. Deep down, we know you will never get that type of coach. Y'all haven't had that type of coach since Bill Parcells. Why? Because Jerry Jones doesn't give total control to the head coach. He won't do it. And everybody's screaming, oh, Dion and Shador to the Dallas Cowboys. How does that make sense? Let's talk logic, people. Let's talk. If we're gonna talk football, let's talk football. What team pays their quarterback $240 million, $60 million a year to draft a quarterback at number 1? The number 1 overall pick has always been a player that can come in and play right away and contribute. No, I have never seen a number 1 overall pick sit and watch. I didn't say a first round pick. A number 1 overall pick has never came to the league and just watched. It doesn't work like that. When you get picked number 1 overall, you're the guy that can change everything, or you're a difference maker, and not only in college but in the pros as well. That's what they have seen on tape. So this Deion Sanders and Shador thing. Shador's not. If the Dallas Cowboys get the number 1 overall pick, they would probably choose Travis Hunter before they choose Shador Sanders. Just team building wise, you need somebody opposite of CeeDee Lamb. Just like you got Justin Jefferson and Addison. You got Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. You're not going to just take away my number 1 option because I have nobody on the other side that nobody respects as a receiver. You have no running game. You need multiple picks to rebuild this offense and this defense. This is a bad team talent-wise. This is a bad team. I won't say a bad locker room, but a bad, like, it's just like, you can see the dysfunction. And you're a part of that, Micah Parsons, because you shouldn't even be doing this right now. I'm just speaking from the heart, bro. I ain't right none of this. I've been listening to everybody talk about this shit. Like, I'm not even a Mike McCarthy fan, but for what you did, I just feel like, bro, you dead ass wrong for that shit. You dead wrong, bro. That man didn't want that man that had 3 back-to-back 12-4, 12-5 seasons. Y'all wasn't saying none of this shit. Y'all wasn't, bruh. Everybody knew who followed football. Mike McCarthy was on his last leg. And not because he hasn't been winning. His shit is different from everybody else. Some people might be on the hot seat because they haven't been winning. Mike McCarthy is on the hot seat because he hasn't won in the playoffs. But you can't say he hasn't been winning. Y'all been failing him in the playoffs. You and everybody else, bruh. You who want that big contract that ain't won shit in the playoffs, keeping it a beam, ain't won shit. So it's kind of like, bro, like, I understand you probably ain't mean what you said, bro, but you was a grown man, bro. You say what you mean what you say. And I personally feel like that last part of it was your absolute truth and how you feel. I truly believe that. I also believe that you said that because you knew that y'all season was over after that Philly loss, and you was gonna come in and say some shit, get your pod back, and now I can pod after games and shit, cause it really don't matter about the season. You feel what I'm saying? Cause it's kind of like, this shit just crazy, bro. This shit it's by my father being a fan and shit, die hard, bruh. I'ma always follow y'all. Just through the bloodline and shit. I'ma always follow y'all and just see what the fuck, peek over what the fuck they got going on over there. But it's just kind of like, bro, nah. And I don't see Dion going over there for the simple fact that Dion is like, you gotta understand, Jerry Jones, your owner, who really trying to be Al Davis, if we really want to be funky with it. Everything that he's doing, he got from Al Davis. Al Davis used to talk to the media a lot. Al Davis had the just win, baby. Al Davis was before Jerry Jones. It was Al Davis who was that owner that everybody looked at. And then Jerry Jones came back and took the torch and started doing what he's doing. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know any other owner that really does what he does. And it's weird. It's weird. Y'all have a weird hierarchy. Like, that's why I said I don't think no head coach will ever come in here of certain caliber and really be able to be himself to get y'all over the hump. Because he's always gonna be that owner that's in the way. Nigga, you in the way. You in the way, bruh. Go get Bill Belichick, step back, and let him do what the fuck he do. Cause I guarantee you, if it, man, I'd have benched you, nigga. I'd have benched you. Cause that man got a family to feed, bro. He know he not gonna be there next year. But if you look at it, his resume was nice with y'all. This is only losing season. He been there for what, 4 years? Three 12-win seasons. But then you come out and say he don't prepare. He don't work as hard as such and such and such and such. Come on, bro. When we start taking food out of other men, you know what I'm saying, off they plate and shit, bro. I just didn't like it, bro. I'ma keep it a bean. It rubbed me the wrong way, bro. Like, you too good of a player to even. If a coach coaching bad, bro, it's going to show. It has always shown in football. You know what I'm saying? It has always shown. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't even. That shit crazy to me, bro. Like, that shit crazy. I'm gonna let you say a little bit more though. Just to hear you out and shit.
MG retired. Obviously we let him go, but MG retired. But all those great players that. I didn't even think we would lose Tyron. So, you just play with so many great players. You never know when it's going to be their last year. I understand that guy like Zach's in his last year of his deal. He could look at retirement. I don't know yet, But, obviously, we understand how much time he's put into Dallas Cowboys. He's a legend. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He just done so many great things. So when I think about guys who I want to win a title for, he's at the top of my list. When Tyron's here, I want to win a title for him and Zach. So it just didn't matter to me about the player. It just didn't matter about the importance and how much, they bring to the program. These guys have just been always true leaders, always been devoted to helping everyone grow. So to me, And it has nothing to do with coaching, right? I look at a situation like, Dan. Dan's like an uncle to me, and at the end of the day, Dan.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The coach has always been that other father figure, bro. So why? And you still haven't said nothing about Mike, bro. And I ain't gonna probably listen to this whole junk because I already got my feelings on it. But it's like the coach has always been like that. Like, so why would the fuck would you throw him under the bus like that, bro? And where I come from, bro, you don't like, nah, bro. Your friends, the homies, your family is like, come on, bruh. That shit rubbed me the wrong way, bruh. That shit really did, bro. That shit, cause it's like, come on, bruh. And it's kind of like this has been his only bad season with y'all. It's just that y'all fan base and the owner is so geeking for a Super Bowl, and he hasn't really done the things to even put y'all in this position. Yeah, he put y'all in the playoffs, and y'all gotta perform. Y'all didn't fucking perform, bro. You didn't, bro. Like, y'all was against Green Bay, was down by like damn near 20 in the first half, bro. It's a fucking playoff game. Y'all down by a dub at home. That's Mike McCarthy fault. Like, come on, bro. Then he won't give. Jerry Jones is not giving up. He's the GM, so he signs off on players and shit like that. Nigga, y'all niggas know this shit, bro. So does he have player control to pick the players that he want and what we need and shit like that? We all knew y'all couldn't stop the run even from last year, bruh. Who the fuck did y'all get to stop the run? Y'all didn't sign Tony Pollard last year after his contract was up. Why didn't y'all draft nobody? Y'all had Derrick Henry waiting right there for you in your home, in the state that y'all in. Y'all did. Come on, bruh. Stop the excuses, bro. It's not about Zach Martin. It's not about that, bruh. Y'all niggas, you just mad, and that shit came out as that was your honest to God truth, and that's how I'm taking this shit, and this shit wrong, bruh. I appreciate you as a man for stepping up and saying, you know what I'm saying, doing this, bro, for sure, nigga. That show you a real nigga, though. That show you, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm self-aware. I fuck with niggas like that who's self-aware. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, it's kind of like, I feel like y'all finger pointing and Mike McCarthy that man out. And it's kind of just like, why? I look at it like, why kick a man when he down, bro? That's how I look at it, because we all know he didn't get the other contract. He didn't get the renewing. You know what I'm saying? We all knew he was coming in like it's either win or you gonna be up out of here type shit. So that's why I'm like, bro, I even say like, come on, Brody, come on, Holmes. That shit ain't right, bro. I understand you. That shit just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you though. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all get that shit right over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Pop's a big motherfucking fan, so you know what I'm saying? He over here asking me like, man, what we should do? Cause he know I be tuned in. He know I know my football too. So he be, man, what do you think we should do when we go? Who should we pick and what do we do? I told him, man, trade you. Keep it a bean, nigga. And not because you can't play, it's because you're valuable. You can get more. I can get picks. The roster is depleted. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all are a offensive team. They're not a defensive team. It's y'all offensive team. When you pay a quarterback $60 million, you are now an offensive team. So you need to make sure you get somebody on the side of CD that people are going to respect as a receiver over there. You got to build this team like the Eagles are built. 2 great wide receivers, a stud at running back, youngins on the defensive line. You know, so you got your veteran in Trayvon at the corner. You might keep Deron. And then you build within on out with the D-line and all. You feel what I'm saying? Zach gonna probably retire. You know, you move the rookie inside to the guard. You might get a free agent as a left tackle that's solidified in the league that can protect your $60 million. You feel what I'm saying? Like, trust me, bro. I definitely know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's just like I said, bro. Personally, it just rubbed me the wrong way. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel, what y'all think. It is what it is.